Attention! During this podcast, you may experience eureka moments or feel slightly empowered, inspired, energized, and ready to start up at a moment's notice with today's host, Cullen Pope, on Silicon Beach Radio.
Welcome to the Melbourne Silicon Beach podcast.
Hi and welcome back to Silicon Beach. We're here in Melbourne at the Royal Melbourne Hotel, and it's about 20 minutes before we kick off. It's going to be an amazing night tonight. We've got incredible things happening. I'm going to introduce you now to Brian, and I've got Letitia as well. Letitia, just have a quick hello on Silicon Beach Radio.
Hey everyone, I'm late due to parking, but I'm finally here. Welcome.
Brilliant. Look, we just wanted to ask you for 30 seconds while you're here. We know that you're looking after some of the social media for us as we sort of launch really into this next month. Do you want to just give us 30 seconds of some of the highlights and some of the platforms that we should be looking out for some of your material?
For Silicon Beach?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we are on Instagram at the moment, and we've had a growth of up to 15% new followers just by posting material that engages, entrepreneurs and startups. We are looking at activating our LinkedIn page again. Twitter is an awesome platform that we need to get on. There's heaps of startups, entrepreneurs, and individuals like ourselves on Twitter. So the next step for us is to just start getting really interactive. Snippets of podcasts, paid social media campaigns, and what else? We're going to take little snippets from tonight and post them in a series of posts across social media. So there's a lot coming, guys. Stay tuned.
All right. Thank you very much, Letitia. That's brilliant. So there we go. As you can tell, it's all happening. So, Brian, do you want to just give us a little bit of a rundown, 45 seconds or so, on the new website? Give us the URL to begin with, and then tell us what we're going to be able to look forward to as we roll out of this beta phase of the website.
So the website URL is still siliconbeachoz.net. So siliconbeachoz.net. The new platform is more contemporary, using the WordPress platform. It's got all the original functions that we had on the alpha site, which is where you can put your projects in, request pitch night. So it's got all the main functions that we had, but it's in a much more user-friendly and a little bit more modern feel.
All right, brilliant. And so I understand people are going to be able to log in and they're going to be able to create their own profiles. Is that right? What else can they do?
They can create their own profiles, but they can also get into the forums that we've got built. They can create their own groups. So if you have a particular interest, you can get other people to join with you and create those kind of interests and create a forum in order to discuss those in a more depth. So it's going to be a little bit more powerful than we had in the previous site.
All right, brilliant. So we've got the paparazzis arrived. We've got Peter here on the camera from Lambda Photography. So we've got some fantastic photographs coming out tonight from Peter. You'll be able to see those on our website as well. And so I think with that, we're about to launch off. Is that right? We've got a few seconds and we're going to take off. Linda's going to introduce us, yeah?
That's absolutely correct. Linda's just about to introduce us.
All right, so let's go straight to it. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, everybody, welcome, one and all. It is really time to kick this baby up. So all the people that are down the back, please, if you haven't grabbed your drink, grab it right now. I'm not ordering drinks, but grab your drink. Come to the front. Come on right up the front. The people down the back, you'll hear the pictures much better if you move forward away from that large arch at the very back. Please come forward. This is going to be an inviting, exciting evening. So come forward. Come forward. Welcome, everybody. Come along, people. I can hear you down the back there. Well, we are really going to have a wonderful evening tonight. So first and foremost is the most important thing that I'd like to say up front is wait for you. What were you saying to me then? Give you a second. Oh, Athullah. The man of many voices and probably the loudest in the room. We love him. I have to listen to him because he started this whole thing. Hang in there. The suspense is going to kill us, isn't it? You must be ready. Make it so. I'm going to start with the acknowledgement, and I think that's really important to kick this off, that's to say that we want to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of this land, and that would be the Wurundjeri tribe from the Kulin Nation, and we respect and send our acknowledgements to their elders, past, present, and emerging. Thank you, elders. Okay, so we are also live on Silicon Beach right now. Woo! And also, thanks to Athula, Periscope. Woo! Silicon Beach, we are now going all over the place, in Singapore and everywhere. It's fantastic. So a little bit of housekeeping. If you've never been to this establishment before, you all know where the bar is, I'm sure. So that's down the back there. And if you need to use the other rooms, they are to my right, your left over down there. And if you're interested in having some food later on, the team here at Royal Melbourne Hotel do some wonderful food. So you can pop downstairs, you can order food, you can get a ticket, you can even have it up here. And the staff here have been fantastic over the last 5 years since Silicon Beach has been here at the Royal Melbourne. Is that right, Athula? 5 years? Fantastic. And the staff are very obliging, so they are down there to help you as well. And we could never even get this off the board if we didn't have some sponsors. And the sponsors that relate to our wonderful Silicon Beach here are FlexiSource IT, Bradley Birchall, who we are going to have a little chat with a little later, and Law Squared. So would you like to say a few words now, Bradley? Is that something you want to do yet? In a few minutes? In a few minutes. Okay, fantastic. I like it when we kind of just roll with this, which is what you're all doing too with these pictures, which is fantastic. And so for the other community partners, and we certainly need all of the help we can get and assistance, and they are Shifties, which is humanising rostering, which is fantastic. They're doing some great stuff lately. And also Sir Basil, that's a co-working space. Wake Up on Earth, which is the strategic marketing services, which is our wonderful Cullen over there. Yay. And Co-Work Me, which is now where we actually, Silicon, almost have a house to live in, which is fantastic. And Simpatico, which is all about helping people, and that's where I come from. I'm Linda from Simpatico. And our brief is to help anyone, particularly the startups and particularly new people who need to stand and deliver. How are you going to do that? You need some skill sets, and that's where we come in. So, and we're really, really proud to be a part of the community partnering team too. Now it's up to Bradley. So here's Bradley. I'd love you to meet Bradley. He's part of our entrepreneur team. Come aboard.
Thanks, Linda. And just wanted to say a special thanks as well to Athula for doing an awesome job in managing and putting this together, and his whole team is absolutely fantastic. So how many people here want to build a startup? Come on, put your hands up. Yeah? How many actually have a startup? Okay, right. So on the 18th of October, I'm going to run an event for Silicon Beach on capital raising for startups, because you all need money. Right? You need it, you want it, you've got to get it. And it's hard work. And I've been building tech startups for 30 years. So Seek, I built all the tech for Seek. They're an $8 billion company, and many others. And so what I've learnt over that time is that it's absolutely critical for you to prepare properly, do all the preparation work, but know where and how to find those investors. But most importantly, how to answer those nasty investor questions. What's the value of your company? How much do you want to raise? How much equity are you going to give away in your company in every raise that you go through? This is all important stuff that you need to know. So for $25, which, by the way, doesn't go to me, it's contributed completely to Silicon Beach so that we can help foster and expand the startup community. So I hope you'll register, and I'll see you there.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Bradley. Where would we be without investors and the help that you're able to offer? That is fantastic. And I'm just standing on this little bit here, and I would like to encourage the people that are pitching that if you're comfortable enough to do that, please do. And the reason is so that the people down the back can hopefully see you as well. So in these pitches, if you haven't already been told, it's a 90-second pitch. So what we're hoping that you will do in that 90 seconds, it might seem long and it might seem short to some, who knows. But what we hope you can do in that pitch is be able to tell us a bit about you, your reason, and also your why of what you're trying to achieve out of this space, what you want from this room, what you're trying to achieve. So you have 90 seconds from when you first start, and you will get a wind-up which will be the tall guy there with his waving his hand like in the air. All look around. Do it again, Dan. Yeah, that's your wind-up call. So he'll be, and then, that's the cut-off call. So please keep your eyes up rather than looking at a piece of paper or something. Keep your eyes on the room because we want to support you. And this is a very supportive room. So I'd like to encourage that when the pitches have finished, please encourage them, give them a clap and enjoy that. And there'll be some wonderful abilities or opportunities rather to catch up and network after as well. So are we ready? Yes, we are. Yes, indeed. Excellent. So the very first speaker, and grab your nerves, get it in there, shake it out, is going to be David. Come to the front, David. Welcome him up. Woo!
Thank you. I thought I was number 10, not number 1. Yeah. Hi. I'm super excited to be here. I'm David from Kepler Analytics. I'm one of the co-founders. And I'm here to pitch for Series A funding, fundraising. So 92% of consumer retail spending is done in brick-and-mortar stores. 92%. And a lot of these stores are still managed using gut feel. We think we found a better way. 18 months ago, we introduced an AI called Kepler to help manage retail stores and large retail networks. And today, we use in about 2,000 stores in 7 countries on a daily basis. Some of the things that make Kepler so unique is that we use hardware sensors that are driven by AI in the store to collect demographic and behavioral data of customers, staff, and also passers-by outside the store. And we combine that with comprehensive data integration with our clients. So we literally integrate with all the commercial data from our clients. And Kepler then analyzes all of that and provides actions and reporting to the entire business of our clients, from stores all the way to head office. So the target addressable market is $1 billion annually and concentrated in 10 countries. We're raising Series A funding to accelerate our capture of that market. And if you're interested to join us on our journey, I look forward to speaking with you. Thank you all.
Thank you, David. It's sometimes, isn't it interesting when you think you're at a certain stage of, I'm going to get up at that point, and you're called up first. But, great. Thank you for starting the evening off. All right, so fantastic. Number 2 is going to be Sahar. Please come to the stage. There we are. Hey, welcome up.
Oh, it's working. Hi, everybody. I'm Zahar Muka. I'm a logistics person. I started Logistics Pool in 2017, but in Saudi Arabia. We have a growing customers base, and we are in business. We're on hold a bit right now. I'm looking for technology partners or developers or software engineers in order for us to relaunch in Saudi Arabia and also to launch actually in the Australian market. So if you're here and you have extraordinary programming, software engineering skills, please talk with me. Thank you.
What do you do? Can you explain a little bit more about Logistics Pool?
Oh yeah, it connects the shippers and transporters in the heavy transport industry. So it's targeted for full truckloads and for long distances. Yeah, this is a market segment that is not greatly addressable right now by startups because they are focusing more on the last mile logistics or small and express parcel delivery.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, David. Thank you. All right, and a surprise because she wasn't quite ready, but she's going to give it a go because we're really supportive and encouraging here, is Cecilia. Please come to the stage, Cecilia.
Hi, everyone. I'm not great at public speaking, therefore I have my script here with me. So I'm a team member of The Circle. The Circle is a community for dreamers and doers. We deeply believe being in the right circle of people is the key for any business to succeed. We provide collaborative workspace and supportive services. Everything we do is to push you to be successful. I personally, coming from a business background, I started a jewelry brand soon after I graduated, which is 2 years ago. I've been through the journey of entrepreneurship, and I've been through its ups and downs and challenges. And I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship and love to connect with like-minded people, especially connecting with young entrepreneurs. If you're like me, have the entrepreneurship spirit, the Circle is a community for you. We run workshops and events as well. We are a partnership with SiliconBeach, and we are hosting an open day on 25th of October. So we'll be running a few workshops on that day, financial planning, marketing, etc. And yeah, check it out on the Meetup page or chat to me at the end of the event. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Sometimes those nerves kick in, and you did great, Cecilia. Well done, you. So, that was number 3. Number 4, we have Adam. Hey, come to the stage, Adam. Woohoo!
Thank you very much. Up here?
Yes, or if you can. Yes.
Okay, I can. Hi, everybody. My name's Adam. I'm with Snobby. So, I guess starting my little spiel here, who's received a gift in the past, whether it be for your birthday, because you're leaving your job or whatever, which was clearly just thrown together at the last minute, whether it be a Jamaican cooking class from Red Balloon or a voucher for Target or something like that? Put your hands up. All right, cool. Oh, there's a few hands. All right, cool. And there's my voice. So I just want to introduce Snobby. Snobby is a social gifting app. What I mean by that is it's an app that you can go onto and you can buy the best, as we've got it up there, the best beers, burgers, coffees, cocktails for friends, all within the app. It's a really funky way to, shout your friends drinks on a Friday night. Just say you missed the shout and you had to leave the pub early. Just say it's one of your workmates' birthdays and you didn't think of getting them something. This is a really simple way to do it. So we've just released the Android and the Google, and the Apple apps into the relevant stores. It's free to download. And basically what you can do, the way it works, you would just go into the app, you'd find the local cafe bar that you want to find, that you want to shout someone at, you'd find the item on the menu, you go into your phone book, pick the name of the person, and they'll receive a text message with a little voucher saying, congrats, Adam's just shouted you a beer down at the local bar. It's really as simple as that. So one of the funky, at that point, that's a pretty basic app, which we think's really cool, and there's a ton of use cases for. But what we also think is, the best bit about this is, the recipient only has 30 days to receive the item. They've got to get down to that bar to pick up the item within 30 days. If they don't, anyone on the app can get it, which means you should download it today to see all those things that people haven't got. So all I'm asking for today is download the app. If you do, I'll shout you a beer in the next month. It's on both stores and we're good.
Incentive. Wouldn't you want to do that? Excellent. Okay, now next one who's registered to be a speaker tonight is Shutan. Please come to the stage. Thank you. Yay, welcome.
Hello. Hi, I'm Shu. I've broken the rule. I've got so many pictures on one slide. So there you go. I'm the co-creator at Higher Spaces. It's a co-working space, not another one. I'm sure all of you are thinking, but yeah, it's popping up everywhere, and I would encourage everyone to experience it at least once in your lifetime. So I'm here because tomorrow, thanks to Athula, it's the Open Co-working Day at High Spaces. So we'll just want you to sort of come and enjoy and experience the magic here. So High Spaces is run by myself and my business partner, Josephine. She's not here tonight, but you'll spot her carrying the balloons up there looking super happy. So this is actually our side hustle. We both have full-time jobs. So we're actually, this is really personal for us. The Higher Spaces is a platform for us to actually support people who wants to make an impact for others as well. And Higher Spaces is actually located right opposite IKEA. So we're actually off the beaten track. We're actually surrounded by lots of greenery. So you get nature everywhere. And you sometimes, get the kookaburras around chirping all day for you. So that's kind of where we are, special. And one of the things that we like people to experience is the mix of work, play, and nature. So as you can see, lots of fun having in the space here. We've got dancers coming through. We've got film crews and fashion shoots happening, and people seriously working there as well, and having workshops and run their planning days and etc. So do come and join us. And also next Thursday we have an AI ethics of AI session coming through. We have a guest speaker coming from New Zealand to speak. So welcome everyone who are interested in AI. Thank you.
Oh yes.
Oh, the address is on the website. Go to higherspaces.com.au. Oh, it's in Abbotsford. Yeah, thank you.
Right, okay. Abbotsford, everyone. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Shu. Now, that's the end of the formalised ones who registered to speak, but there are people in the room, because they are feeling spontaneous, have come up and said that they would like to say a few words, either pitch their idea, pitch what they need, or something. So, for those people who want to be impromptuly invited to the room, I'm now going to bring up Peter. Peter. There we are.
There we go. So hi, this is actually the first public announcement of a company called BuildFit, So this is the first pitch of a company called BuildFit. We've been thinking about it for about 5 years. Does anyone here live in a house? Drive on roads? Go to school? Use hospitals? And these are all our built environment. This is the buildings around us. Everything you see is a manufactured product. It's gone through a process, it's been manufactured and it's been put into the built environment. We're building a LinkedIn for manufactured products in the built environment, so that you, the consumer, knows where that product came from, what it's made of, who made it, and whether it's good or bad for you. Most importantly, though, we're interested in the circular economy. And if you capture that information, you can return those resources back into the economy and have resources circulating for the future. So we've got a very strong social environmental purpose, but we're doing it in one of the biggest industries in the country. We're soon to go out for crowdfunding in the next 4 to 6 weeks. We've got a marketing team. We've got about 20 people with industry knowledge who own equity in the business. So that's the sort of environment you're buying into, if you like. Very strong knowledge in the area, very high uptake in one of the biggest industries. So here's the official first announcement, and get on board. Thank you.
How much are you raising?
We're raising... Crowdfunding has just become legal as a proprietary limited, so we're hoping to be one of the first. There's a lower limit and an upper limit. We're after a minimum of $200,000 in $5,000 to $10,000 pieces and a maximum of $2 million. Anything else?
That's great. Thank you, Peter. A good question over here from Bradley, and maybe you can talk. Yeah, exactly. All right, the next person who said that they wanted to say a few words is Jeff from British Consulate. Please come to the stage, Jeff. Hi. Hey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeff from the British Consulate, and boy, oh boy, do we have an offer for you. So if you're an innovative technology-led Australian startup looking to scale up and looking to start expanding their global markets, then the British government would like to offer you the Tech Rocket Ship Awards. These awards give 8 lucky Australian winners exposure, global networks, and expedited setup of British operations by offering free travel to and from the United Kingdom and a curated networking schedule over a week in February 2019. The UK is a great place for business, obviously. It has a talent base and a constructive business environment for your innovation and entrepreneurialism. If you have a company, a project, a business that's ready to look internationally, please apply for the Tech Rocket Ship Awards. The awards are in 8 categories, so there's 8 prizes that we're giving away. These categories are digital and economic security, Tech for an Aging Society, the AI and Data Revolution, the Future of Mobility, Clean Growth, Feeding the Nation, Connecting Customers and Creativity, and finally, Great Tech for Great Change. Submissions are really easy and short. You could punch one out in an afternoon. You can win a flight all the way to London for it. The nominations are open until the 23rd of November 2018. Please look for the website at Tech Rocket Ship Awards. Just simply Google Tech Rocket Ship Awards. Thank you very much. God save the Queen.
The British are coming, the British are coming. No, that's fantastic. People, if you've got part of that brief, talk to that guy. Get international. Talk to Jeff. Woohoo! Wonderful. Our next impromptu speaker is Ram. Are you in the room, Ram? And are you coming to the stage? Tumbleweeds. No, are you coming? No? You've shied off, have you? Oh, you were here earlier. Perhaps he's left already. Couldn't hack it. What do you do? Okay, we'll move on. I believe we have Laurie in the room who's going to come and say a few words. Woohoo! Yay, Laurie.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. I've just been spent 2 days at the All Energy Renewable Conference just up the road, and I got to the station and I went, it's the first Thursday of the month, pitch night. So here I am. Look, solar energy, storage, electricity prices, you hear about it every day. It's an area of transition and disruption. But installers are in struggle town. They've got to deal with their own business growth, cut price operators, heavy compliance, and all of the complexity of battery storage now. Plus, for every quote they want to do, there's complex modelling of electricity consumption against tariffs, complex tariffs, and all of the technology involved in the system, solar and storage. My company, Solar Plus, provides an answer to solar installers, a CRM, a complete quoting workflow, doing high-end modelling of solar and battery storage, helping them to win the sale with a compelling quote, and tracks the job right through the installation process and provides the handover documentation for the end user. Founded by Glenn Morris and myself, two industry stalwarts, we've got a great team, a great product, and a great demand. Tesla recently called Solar Plus the most comprehensive solar and storage quoting platform globally. So we're growing fast. We need to scale up. If you're an investor, you've got a bucket of money and you want a truckload, come and talk to me. If you're a great developer or want to be part of a great team, come and talk to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Laurie. And we all know that we're in there's a lot of crises going on where we need to think about the world beyond where we are in this moment. And these sorts of ideas and what's going down is part of that process and solution. Thank you, Laurie. Woo! Yes, indeed. Okay, the next speaker who was saying, I'm going to come and have a chat, is Simon. Simon? Yay, Simon! Hey!
Thank you. Greetings all, my name is Simon and I'm from local Leisure Lab. Some of you here may have kids and I'm sure you've experienced frustrations on the weekend when you're trying to find out what great things there are to do local to you with your family. I certainly have that issue regularly. We've surveyed many families, and in doing this, we've found that families are really frustrated with search engines that are biased and also poorly curated databases of tourist-related activities, and parents are screaming for an answer for something that can really direct them to a place where they can find good quality activities for their family on the weekends. One of the actual survey points that we found out was that 1 in 3 families are getting in the car and just taking any direction that they possibly can and seeing how that goes for them for their afternoon. And I'm sure you could imagine that that is a very hit and miss way of finding out what's good to do with your family. So we've found out that parents are desperate for a solution in this space. So what we're doing at Local Leisure Lab is we're developing a platform that matches local families with underperforming time slots at well-regarded well-regarded family activities and dining businesses. In doing this, we can make businesses more sustainable and we can ensure families spend better quality times together. None of these silly car trips with no destination to go to. We're putting the finishing touches on our pilot program, which is being launched live this summer on the Mornington Peninsula. This is our test space where we need to refine what it is we're doing to build our MVP early next year. I'm here tonight because we need to start meeting some people who are interested to become part of our team, a coding team. So if you think that there's something valuable here, valuable in what you're hearing tonight, we would love to hear from you. Come and hit me up for a business card and a coffee. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon. Yeah, isn't that interesting? I mean, I'm a little older than perhaps where you're going, but yeah, jump in the car and go where? We should just head to the beach, but you can't do that all the time, can you? So thank you. That'll be fun for a lot of families. Well done. Okay, the next speaker is Ellie from Website. Where are you, Ellie? Ellie, is that right? Did I say that? Oh, sorry.
I'd love to have that as a business name, but I think it's a bit global. Yeah, my name's Ellie. I'm from Virtual Planet Studios. I am a web developer, and I'm here to offer a complimentary website audit for any of the Silicon Beach members. And from that audit, I specialise in WordPress website development, and I also do Shopify websites. I am currently completing a doctorate in IT and pre-startup mode for a new software platform, which is a little side gig. So leading up to that, I'm focusing on web development. So it's a great opportunity if you want an independent audit of how you're travelling with your websites. I've built well over 100 websites for clients around Australia and international. I have a Master's in Business and Technology, worked in various size organisations. So I bring a wealth of knowledge and maybe just an independent input into, how your online presence is looking. I don't have all the answers, but it might, if it helps move you along in one or two pieces of the puzzle to help you along your journey to reach your goals. I'm happy to contribute a voluntary or complimentary website audit. And naturally, if there's any opportunities for any startups that are looking for a new website and are looking for a web developer to be there on the journey, then here I am. And come see me afterwards. I've got a stack of business cards, so I'm hoping I'll be flooded with people keen to get some input. And I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thanks, Ellie. Wow. In the 21st century and where we are heading with tech, that is such an essential part of anyone's business. So that's really important. And thank you. You're obviously offering some level of advice that's voluntary or complimentary. Yeah. Whoa. All right. Hit Ellie up with that. Yeah, excellent. Our last speaker for the evening, who said we're having a chat, is Fatty. Please come to the stage, Fatty. Hey.
Got it on the phone. So I guess all of us have been in a situation where we just didn't know what to get someone as a gift, or we received a gift that we didn't really want or didn't need. I'm Fadi and I work as a business developer, and for those who don't know, that's basically I collect data and correlate it for business insights. Oh, sorry. So the Australian Bureau of Statistics in 2012 reported that $18 billion during the Christmas period was spent. Of that, $800 million was spent on unwanted gifts. So how do we combat that? Basically, there's three effective methods that will solve that issue. Basically, knowing what someone wants will accurately fix that. The first method is directly ask someone what they want. So that doesn't really go very well. You demand or tell you what they want. You go and buy said item and wrap it shockingly and then deliver it. The second method is the indirect approach, which involves listening, keeping a notepad at hand and noting down when they point out that they want that Louis Vuitton belt or so-and-so. And then eventually to the day, save up enough money to buy it for the person. The third method is to use us, Present. So Present is a platform that lets you connect with family, friends, or even strangers, see their wish list, and help crowdfund that project. So we're about 50% done of our development. We are looking for a strategic partner. So come join us. Connect, Fund, and Prez Sent.
Thank you, Fatty. Yay. I'm always tickled and delighted to hear the different approaches to people's pitches and what you've got to offer and what you've got to say and what you're trying to do in the community and the bigger picture as well. So I want to thank you one and all. It's not an easy thing to come and speak in front of a lot of people, and I'm really glad and grateful that you all did. So big clap for everybody. Yay! Yay! Thank you. So those people that did speak who have not registered, so the impromptus, could you please come and speak to the wonderful, wonderful... I know this guy so well. Did you ever has that ever happened to anybody else, or is it just me? That you embarrass the hell out of yourself because you've just forgotten someone's name? This guy over here. Anyway, thanks, darling. Alex, come and say hello to Alex. Tell him who you are so that we can get you involved in all of the rest of the community. So, in finishing up, I want to be able to say, please join us on, what have we got? Join us up on all of those areas. Slack, we're on Slack. Facebook, we're on Silicon News. We've got Periscope going down. We've got YouTube. It's the world of tech, huh? I am so not tech. I want to thank all of you for listening and thank you for your support to the speakers. Thank you for supporting Silicon Beach, the Royal Melbourne Hotel, and have a great evening. Keep networking. Yay!